I'm going all red.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Nothing. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Antonio Express and the Mexico City Golden Eagles.
Yeah.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line.
It's not red. Oh, Matt Breida. About 4 years ago, he would have been gone when he had a bit more acceleration. Oh, welcome to Blitzburg. You like that?
Covers 29 yards, first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A shotgun snap for Watson, and he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There were really
called a lot of blitzes.
But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
Oh.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Yeah, he did.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one. Yeah, not afraid to take their shots. Right.
Wasn't a bad choice. It was just hung a little too far.
Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so
My receiver didn't try to make a play.
Okay, so didn't work this time.
Hey.
Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Do ya?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw here's...
Wasn't that Trevor Lawrence? Haha.
Gonna be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10.
That's Trevor Lawrence.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's able to plow forward to about
Trey Lance.
just shy of the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's able to get the first before he
Cameron Jordan.
at the 36. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. He runs one that's intercepted.
And just like that, here we are. It's one of these games. These are kind of nice uniforms.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides. Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sides?
Oh God, Leighton Vander Esch. I saw him.
They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain. On 2nd down and 4, Watson.
That's that rookie tight end. It didn't matter.
This one across
I actually really like these uniforms. I like that color. Yeah. Damn, Matt Breida. He's like, nah, I'm good, fam. Matt Breida, OP. Man, just one game. Oh my God! So many people. There were so many people after him. Good catch.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's
I had to get rid of it.
they've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Faking the give, now Watson.
He hanged on that. Damn. Apparently. Good block.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. This will be and he will take it in for the touchdown. From 17 yards out,
I saw him open. I was like, shit.
have taken a first quarter lead. Well, we know someone just
I'll
added
do
to
it.
his touchdown.
Fucking do it again.
Was getting the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of
I
business
think I missed it.
the rest of the way. And his kick is no good. And
I
inauspicious
shanked it.
kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. 6-0 our score after one. That'll be taken about a yard.
Yeah.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now a throw here.
I got there.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Mex allowed 23 yards. 7 passing yards.
On 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable. Just found a hole in that zone.
Nah, you don't need that.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll let this one go
He
deep for the
stop.
mark. It got his man complete. And he's gonna be
Mad.
but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Hey.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets
Yeah, it was. I don't know how I didn't punish you for it.
Now that's the type of play gives you a
It was. I pressed too.
downfield where you don't have a guy open.
Oh,
Out to the back on maybe
I made a bad choice now that he has his X Factor.
5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st
Great
down.
question.
They're ahead of the chains now.
Okay.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
Apparently.
3rd down. They've given him some different looks here
Yeah, I do.
offensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching
Guys,
10 yards.
it's not how man coverage. He was there too.
1st and goal.
It's just you had no right catching that. Look, he's just like, nah, I'm good.
Certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down. Escaping the pressure run
Tried.
to the goal line, but it's in.
That's intent. That should be intentional grounding.
Work defensively. They have not allowed
Madden.
receivers to run free. And there's another example. Another
I'm totally throwing it towards my receiver. He's an inch in front of you.
from the 10-yard line on
It went 17 yards sideways. Nah, I'm throwing it to my receiver. I tried, I just didn't have the speed. Huh. You definitely your talent.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It worked out for me because Deshaun Watson was really my only really big contract.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates.
Sure did.
What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least
Be good defense.
give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Okay, that's not how that works. Why was that ball so slow? Why did he throw it so slowly? That was a bullet path. It just didn't get there. No.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Well, the news is saying.
Thanks.
So I ended up passing out for a while. I wake up to news that apparently the city's erupting a celebration after Biden Harris won 2020 election.
Cool. All right. It's like it never happened. It seems we have defensive struggles now for some reason. I don't get it. 30% of that Watson bullshit. Okay, just can you stop with the blitzes? It's unnecessary. God. It's so cheesy, man. With what O-line, asshole? Really?
Use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
There's nothing I can do.
It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go.
I mean, all you did, except for the last 2 plays, was blitz me. Like, 70% of your plays are blitzes, and it's really infuriating because you know there's nothing I can do. That's just game mechanics. The game is broken, and you know it. All you do is blitz me.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I don't have an offensive line to even have time to read the field, Dippy. This is not a thing I can do. With what receivers? You know my 4th receiver is a 66 overall? All right, you're officially getting fit. That's how you want to do it. That's what you want to do. You want to cheese the game? I could cheese the game. How about it? Let's go ahead and play some Madden.
And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take it.
I'm officially pissed. No.
I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with
You like that QB draw?
to go in half number 1. From just shy of midfield. Watson being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this
Nah.
first half. Now
It's fine.
first down throw, Watson. No
Wow.
return here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
It's almost like I don't have an offensive line or something.
And final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. After the sack on first down, Watson. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And
Out of bounds.
incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Stop it.
He certainly had
Stop
a good
doing that.
ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that.
Stop it.
Trying to get one downfield.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous.
Oh, you're not going to press me this time?
One again on fourth down. He's going to run, but he's got a
I know.
long way to go. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and as a result, possession switches hands. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
He finds an opening past the 40, and he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down.
I love that, like, you resort to a fucking cheese-ass blitz book to be a dick. Oh no, I lost in the conference finals, and I didn't win my third in a row Super Bowl. Better be an asshole.
Again on first down.
Oh wow, you made the playoffs, win 12 or 13-3.
Look to throw.
Wasn't good enough.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now a timeout taken.
So I'm gonna resort to cheesing the game to win.
Play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the close.
That's a little far. We're gonna go with
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people go, well, maybe you take a shot, maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
No.
What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and
No.
now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
21-yard line. A gain
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp.
holding.
And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Good. You were going to convert with 3rd and 6 anyways. Might as well make it a little harder.
Following the holding penalty. They're going to look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Bro, that worked out better for me, though.
And that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second
I know,
down.
but it worked out instead of a 3rd and 6, you get a 3rd and 9.
Situation. Got out to the tight end.
You'll still get it, because Madden, but
This is the tight end, Njoku.
I didn't do short.
And boy, he is very
Yep.
close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those
Just
guys.
expecting the fake.
Rosas' kick is good, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their
I do like my uniforms.
Making an extra point, piece of cake, because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, a run with Breida. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I love being unable to move the ball at all.
They have to feel pretty good about getting
It's great playing against defense like this. Love it. That was an overload 3.
Offense in desperate need of a conversion.
It was. I have the play call. It shows me.
To throw is Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard,
I'm glad I have 0.08 milliseconds to throw the ball.
they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try to pick this up.
I'm glad the game just chooses. Oh, great. Love this.
Blown up in the backfield.
Sometimes that's a danger.
Fucking hate my life.
You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
He came back for some reason.
Would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And as a result,
Thought I could get you off fake.
starting field position for them
It's not like Madden wants to fuck me or anything.
at their own 37. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Under pressure.
Get on the ground.
We've watched
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
I called fair catch.
To a play action sack. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Back now in Mexico City, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. On first down, Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And touchdown!
Yeah.
Kiki QT, 58 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
Looks like the Chargers over here.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't escape, and down
Yeah.
he goes.
Well, so much for
Yep.
setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And look at
Oh! Garyon Conley! Damn!
to the 9-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone.
Didn't work.
Get into the end zone and make your cash.
Didn't work.
There's they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots.
So it's just roll.
Do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
I like my odds.
Took that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Likely the
Mhm.
play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And this is
See?
complete. It's
I liked my odds.
and he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
Yeah.
And his guys are going to retake the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
He took so long. Did you see how long it took him to turn around?
Liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you
Yeah.
line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and
Yeah.
he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward.
Oh, I don't know about your defense.
Yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion
Hey.
on first down.
At the 29-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is
No.
incomplete.
It sure was. Yeah, it sure was.
There, he could not hang on. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
I don't care.
He'll drop to throw.
I'm glad they just chose to not play. I don't care. You take whatever one you want. I probably won't even eat one.
In for the touchdown. DJ Shark, 71 yards. And his guys have once again taken the lead.
Don't miss.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
This is somehow.
the plays they dream of.
All right. 2 minutes, 3 timeouts. Down 4.
Let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country.
Yeah.
Weren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may...
And he's got daylight.
Don't
It's
worry
a
about
foot
it, baby.
race.
I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
And I noticed.
Deshaun Watson
Because this game, Madden's so broken, it basically boils down to whoever has the ball last wins.
taking the lead here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
This is something, isn't it? What the hell?
Here's Watson. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows.
All right. You need a touchdown.
They're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah.
You always have to be careful here because if you do get an interception,
Nope.
it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st down and 10. At their own 26-yard
The
line.
offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Sure.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
Caught at the 25.
Game.
Way down deep into
Game.
territory.
What am I supposed to do?
Now the defense going to use the first of their
There's nothing I can do.
and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So
Yeah,
inside
that was
the
nice.
20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Eluding the pressure right. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku.
Would you stop it?
Couldn't quite get
Let him in. No, I'm talking to my team.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yeah. At this point, it's better just to have the ball.
It's a never say never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up,
Yeah.
it could come back at you a long way.
They do tack on the extra point as well, so it's now a
Mhm.
3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 9. At the 20.
Out to his left. He's gonna
Sure
take
is.
off with it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now Watson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw. That's caught at the 25. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 37.
You like that Deshaun Watson magic? It's just what he does. That was a beautiful ball. Oh, hey. Welcome back. See that?
Watson.
That's pass interference. That's pure pass interference, and you know. What am I supposed to do about that, gang? Call that. You physically pushed him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He almost got that.
The end zone, but it's incomplete.
After what they faced during this game,
Probably not.
they've given up a ton of yards downfield. There has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've
That's
been
funny.
shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the
Am I down 3?
the contact's coming.
I don't have time. I have to go to bed soon. So, go for broke.
Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he comes back with 1 complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot.
Just throw it.
They say he's just short.
There's nothing I can do. The game just fucked me there by not calling that DPI.
Possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
I don't have time.
Keep their poise. They keep their confidence. Just
Really, you're going to throw short?
doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Well, if that DPI call was called, then, you know, I would have.
Continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about
Yeah, but that's not a game-deciding one.
against New England?
I got Saints.
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did.
You gotta catch that, man.
Atlanta, our apologies. And incomplete here. So that will leave him with 16 on the clock. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
Why?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And his guys are going to get the
Yeah,
ball
well.
at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
You're just gonna call a man up 3 deep, so no matter what play I call here, you're gonna have perfect coverage. Literally doesn't matter. You know this.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One to get
What do I
yourself
even
in
do?
position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or
You got to be immediately.
pass another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first
Well, you know, he's trying.
get out of bounds and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Nothing I can do.
They finally do get it.
I got maddened.
27.
Alright, time to, you know, just cheese your way to a Super Bowl again. I lost a Super Bowl. Better call only blitzes forever. You changed your book specifically to a book called The Blitz Defense. Fuck you. You know as well as I do it was bullshit. You just blitzed me like 100 times.